Okay, the movie I like to talk about right now is Lion, starring Dev Patel. It's based on true events. It's a story of a kid named Seru and how his life shapes up till he's 25. It's a beautiful story. You will love it. And the story is shot in the backdrop of Mumbai slums. When the movie begins, he belongs to his low family where in a lower caste family, like very poor, poverty ridden house. You can see it from the first shot that how much trouble they are going through every day. And he and his brother shares a really good bond, and also he loves his mother so much. But one day, while trying to get some money, and they were traveling in a train, and he actually get lost in between. And the whole story is about how he tries to get back to his family. Excuse me. And then what happens is that in this journey of life he has to go through so many hardships, and finally he was lucky enough to get adopted by a family from USA, California, and family took good care of him. But the problem is, actually he was really good, everything was fine for him and was making good money. But what happened is that after some time, after some time, the family, he started to have this guilty conscience inside him. Like once, even when he is having a really good family, he's having a really good life, but his family is struggling. He knows that because now he's a part of an aristocratic society that everybody want dream of. But with every day, the guilty conscience, his sleepless nights keeps on hunting him over and over again, and he doesn't know what to do. And when after a certain age, he decides like, okay, it's time for me to go back to my family because that's where I belong. He knows that he belongs to that family, so he decides to go back to that place where he actually believes. Okay, but the problem is, he doesn't know anything about it. He was just 5 years old when he was adopted, and the only thing that he remembers is name. And he tried to Google the name, and to his dismay, he realizes that the place doesn't really exist. The whole place doesn't really exist, and that kind of shattered him. But then later he uses Google, and he was able to find out where he live and everything. And the movie ends where he finally meets his family. But again, when he meets his family, you can see that he has this feeling of he doesn't belong in a particular place. For example, when you look at it closely, he is from, when you think about it this way, he's from India, but unfortunately right now he doesn't speak Hindi because he's been living in UK for a really long time. I mean USA for a really long time, so he doesn't speak the language. And again, if you look his life in USA, he's not excited from USA either because he's brown and he knows his real family is living there. So he has this consciousness in it. So he finally, when he finally came to India, he actually thought he was going to get over this. But the problem is when he met his family, he understood that he doesn't speak a word of Hindi, and he understands that his family, I mean his parents, doesn't speak in English as well. So there's no way for him to communicate. But still, he was able to find the family. So he gets into the stage where he has this tremendous identity crisis, and he doesn't know what to do. I really love the movie because it's starring Dev Patel, the hero of Slumdog Millionaire. He did a really great job, and Nicole is the one who's starring in it. She also did a commendable job, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. Thank you.